Howdy there, Ashers. Glad you're with me. It's a little late today. Sorry, I did my reading earlier today, so yeah, it wasn't able to make the video till now. Still on the road, so still with the subpar sound. Hopefully, you guys can hear. You can kind of deal with it. So today we're on day 8. Hopefully, you are still with us. I'll try to not be in the. That was rude. Okay, I'll be out there. Today we're going to read Psalm 119, our section is starting in verse 57. So I'll read that right now. The Lord is my portion. I have promised to keep your words. I have sought your favor with all my heart. Be gracious to me according to your promise. I thought about my ways and turned my step back to your decrees. I hurried, not hesitating, to keep your commands. Though the ropes of the wicked were wrapped around me, I did not forget your instruction. I rise at midnight to thank you for your justice. For your righteous judgments. I'm a friend to all who fear you, to those who keep your precepts. Lord, the earth is filled with your faithful love. Teach me your statutes. That is some of these reminders in Psalm 119. Honestly, they'd be worth just sitting and really meditating on for that time, just on their own. The hopefully you have your notebook with you when you're doing your reading. Very, very helpful, because you're going through these chapters and you'll notice things. If you just write them down, you'll be able to remember so many things a lot longer than you thought you could. As I said yesterday, we're going up to one of my favorite little stories here. So it's the centurion. The centurion, when he meets Jesus, has such faith, Jesus uses him for an example. So the centurion says to him, he comes to him in verse 6, says, Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed in terrible agony. And Jesus says to him, am I to come to heal him? And then the centurion answered and says, I am not worthy to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I too am a man under authority, having soldiers under my command. I say to this one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and then he comes, and to my servants, do this, and he does it. What I love about this is Jesus encourages him in his faith and uses him as an example. It says, hearing this, Jesus was amazed and said to those following him, truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. And I love the rest. We'll just go ahead and read the rest of it. I tell you that many will come from the east and the west to share the banquet with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the sons of the kingdom will be thrown out into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus told the centurion, go, as you have believed, let it be done for you. And the servant was healed that very moment. I love that story so much. Jesus uses this man who has such great faith as an example. And this is a Gentile. This is not somebody who grew up hearing about the Lord. Probably he is newer to the faith and he knows their limitations. He says, Lord, I know you can't come to my house because I'm a Gentile, but he has such faith. It's very encouraging. So anyway, as you read through these, I hope that you're encouraged and I hope that you're on track. And go ahead and share in the comments any of the highlights that you read, maybe some of the struggles that you find. Maybe you've wanted to do this, but you just haven't. Today's the day to jump on, follow along with us. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Later.